my beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of October right through to the end of November 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and follow it with a Celtic cross. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be any obstacles you've been experiencing, and the third pile is the unified energy of how things are going to work out. Now, already in the water, they're showing me an image of a moon with a top hat on it. Very interesting image I can see right now. A moon with a top hat. Now, there's also what looks like some sort of gears in the background. You know, like watch gears or clock gears turning in the background. And, oh, and there's like a little ladder there as well. That is a very unique image to come through in the water. Okay, let's dissect that energy. I mean, moon can indicate romance, intuition. Because there's a ladder there, I feel a lot of you have been going through a spiritual period of development, of learning lessons and, you know, overcoming insecurities perhaps, and developing your spiritual gifts. With the top hat, that can indicate that you know that you've met the one, okay? And, or that you will know that you have met the one. So I'm not really sure how else to decode that image. It may be something that you'll see over the coming weeks or months. Okay, so watch out for that. It's very, very unique indeed. But I feel, okay, thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. My guides are giving me that the moon energy is representing the unseen coming to light. So they're giving me an energy here that the universe is orchestrating a meeting behind the scenes. You're not even aware of it yet. And this person is coming towards you. So there is new love on the horizon. I mean, even your outcome energy is the heart and the stork, which tends to tell me that suddenly love is going to enter your life, okay? Your first card, however, this is your protagonist energy. Just keep that image in mind because it may be something you'll see over the next 6 or 8 weeks. So just look out for that. Your first card there is the fish. Now, this is really about focusing on your abundance. It's focusing on your wealth. Perhaps some of you have been really more focused on your projects, your priorities at this time. It's not that love is not your priority. It just means you've got a lot on your plate right now. And some of you are doing some major deep diving in terms of your emotions, processing things perhaps you've experienced in the past. I definitely see that majority energy are not talking to anybody at the moment, but I am being given a song that is very unique. It's not a song that was in the charts, I don't think. I think it's more something that's connected to a TV show. Now, this song, I feel like it has come up in a reading before, maybe for your sign last year, I'm not sure, but it's resurfacing again. And the only part they're giving me is tossed salad and scrambled egg. Okay, now that's a very famous TV show. And again, I'm not here to advertise anything. I'm just here to pick up the energy and give you the outcome energy of what I can see. So this is a TV show called Frasier, I think. Yes. And I mean, that person was a psychologist who did a radio station, I think. And so maybe this new person who's coming in is a psychologist, or maybe you are, or maybe you're training to be. It can also indicate that it's a meeting of minds. Because it's tossed salad and scrambled egg, it can also indicate that some of you have been with somebody in the past who left you feeling very confused about where you stood with them. They may have been giving you mixed signals, and you're really trying to process that relationship in order to let it go. Because if someone keeps coming in and out of your life, promising the world and delivering nothing, that's wasting your wonderful time and your beautiful love. And there's a soulmate on the horizon here, someone who is going to, open up their heart right from the very beginning and will not lead you down the garden path. So I just want you to understand that. Maybe that's what that song is about. And because I'm getting a sense, it's like good night. There's just this energy of good night. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's in the song, or maybe that's you saying goodbye to somebody, or, normally it'd be like goodbye, right? But I'm getting good night. So maybe this person was a performer, or you are. I don't really know how to decode that energy. I mean, you may even see that show over the coming weeks or months just pop up on TV, and it's an indication that you're very close to meeting the one. And it could even be as very specific as either your name is Fraser or their name will be Fraser. This new person who's coming in, it could be a surname, it doesn't have to be a first name, or it could even be like a place where you and this person will meet, or their friend is called that. So please keep these signs and symbols in mind. But this indicates that right now you're focused on your projects, your stability, because they're giving me an energy here of, you being in the flow of your emotions, and that life, although it's complicated, I feel like you're trying to bring peace and this smooth energy into your life, and you don't want any drama. Also, it's number 34. When you reduce it, 3 plus 4, of course, is 7. So this is the number of the Chariot card. So I definitely see that you're overcoming some obstacles, and I feel like you are making progress. You will easily just, slip into the life of this new person. I feel like when you meet this person, it's just easier in the energy. And I definitely see here with the fish that, of course, that's a Pisces energy. This is you. I feel like you are reestablishing your relationship with your higher self. And I feel like some of you have neglected your own needs over the years. And I feel like now you're implementing self-care routines. And I feel like you are reconnecting with your sense of self, okay? Now we do have the rider, it's in the resistance position, and this indicates that some of you have not met anybody new, or you haven't been going out there. You may have been a bit of a homebody, you've been up in your emotions, you may have been feeling a little bit more sensitive than usual, and I get a sense here that you're about to meet somebody new, but right now I feel like you don't have anybody who's really piquing your interest. Now also the rider, it's number 9, so some of you, if you've been a bit of a homebody, because the number 9 is the hermit energy, I feel like some of you are needing to take the initiative to put yourself in a situation outside the home space, or get online, for example. I definitely get an energy here of an invitation coming through. It's really interesting because most signs are actually getting an invitation energy in their reading, and that's not typical. So, of course, this is October. Some of you may be celebrating, Halloween or Samhain, or of course, there'll be Thanksgiving. There's this energy later on, of course, as we move throughout the rest of the year. There's going to be lots of different events. Yeah, they're giving me the heart space. You're going to love being invited to this event, and I feel there's a real potential for you to meet this person. But we will go and get a few more details when we get to the Celtic cross there. But it is number 1. So a lot of you, because it's in the resistance position, it's like it's in the reverse at first. And by the end of the 6 weeks energy reading that I'm doing, it goes in the upright, which really tells me that you will be talking to someone new. There is a new arrival coming into your world. And number 1 indicates focus. Okay, it's a magician energy. So some of you have not really been focused on love. It has not been your priority. However, I feel that will change suddenly over the coming weeks. And it's a really drastic change. It's really like a sudden, like love at first sight energy. And that doesn't show up easily. And there's only been one sign, which was Sagittarian energy, where there's been like a love at first sight moment. Okay, a major one. The stork indicates you've waited a long time for love. You've been watching and waiting, and perhaps nobody's really sparked that level of chemistry within you. And it's almost like you've withdrawn from the dating scene because you felt like love is not coming for you, but that's not true at all. Now, of course, number 17 is the star energy. So a lot of you are healing from previous experiences. You may have felt, some of you may have been connected to someone who left, or there was a relationship that you were in that did not go the way you'd hoped for, and you're getting over that. Remember, take the time you need to heal those emotions, because that's, sorting through the baggage, and you leave it like behind so that you can embrace a new experience with a new person as you move through your future. And Number 17 also indicates that your faith in love will be restored, because I feel like you really have been tested. Now, the stork indicates a long period of waiting, and then suddenly someone arrives. Suddenly there's an improvement in your love situation. And with the heart energy, it's love, okay? So this is a romantic relationship, very powerful, passionate, intense relationship coming on in. Someone who will pique your curiosity. And I feel, as soon as you meet this person, you're crushing on this person straight away, okay? Because I'm getting an energy here that you are hesitant to fall in love. So I feel at first you're going to analyze it a little bit more than usual. But it is love. I definitely get a sense it'll be like a partnership, a long-term commitment here, a lot of affection, a lot of fun, and this is going to feel very fulfilling as well. I do feel like you and this person, you will come together as a couple, especially since it's number 24 there. When you reduce it, 2 + 4 is 6, which is the Lover's card number, and that indicates a deep partnership and choosing each other to spend your life with each other, okay? So I'm definitely getting an energy here that you are close to meeting someone new. So look out for those signs and symbols. I mean, it could literally be that you're in the mall and suddenly that song is playing, okay? Even though it's from a TV show, it could play. So it's so random, these signs and symbols. We got the Ten of Swords. So some of you may feel like your love life is completely over, okay? And with the Ten of Swords, it can also indicate that some of you have had a really damaging experience in love, and it's taken you out of the dating game for a while in order to transcend, sort through some emotions, and really heal and reestablish your power, as well as erect healthier boundaries. Now, it's covered there by the Death card energy, so some of you have been feeling a little bit stuck in love, but there is change coming for you. We've got the Four of Wands, so that's going out and having fun. Definitely some sort of invitation, or you being in a group of people where you meet this person. Even if you meet someone online, I definitely see when you first meet this person, it will be in like a group setting, okay? But I see you having a lot of fun with this person. And of course, the Four of Wands energy is the halfway to marriage card. So if you are looking for marriage or a bond where you commit to each other on paper as well as in each other's hearts, then this is definitely a relationship for you, okay? Now, we do have a Six of Cups showing up in your reading. Interesting that another water element, Cancerians, they got a Six of Cups as well. That can indicate that there is a bit of nostalgia about a past situation, which you may have learnt a lesson in. And although that experience shaped you and informed you as you move through life and how you approach love, it should not hold power over your happiness going forward, okay? We got the Three of Swords. Yeah, some of you are really hurting, but it can also indicate some of you are feeling really isolated and you're not sure how to change your circumstances. You're feeling a little bit vulnerable when it comes to love. Some of you may be even feeling a little bit shy. If you're out of the dating scene for quite some time, it can indicate that you're a little bit nervous about getting out there. But the external environment card is the Six of Wands. Let yourself be seen. So whether that's go out there and, pick up a hobby or connect to a group of individuals that are like-minded, that love the stuff that you love. Some of you are going to be doing stuff that you love doing for you, and you're going to meet this person. But also, I'm getting here that you're being invited out for something. Okay, and I get a sense that you're going to meet that person at that experience or that event, that invitation. So it could be that you're going to meet someone at a wedding or a birthday or a house party or a festival or perhaps a course of learning. Now, I don't really see a course of learning energy in your chart. Some of you may be picking up a course of learning, but I'm feeling more that you're going to meet this person out and about, enjoying yourself, having fun. And you're going to be a little bit detached when you first meet this person. As I said, there's a little bit of hesitancy there. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull some cards after that. I'll go one more because what I'm seeing here is some of you may have to choose between two people. Okay, or there's someone on your mind that perhaps has stifled your potential to meet someone new. They may have come in, as I said, promised the world and delivered nothing. And I definitely get an energy that you're trying to work through that. Whosever energy I'm picking up on. I mean, there is a divine counterpart coming in. And I feel this person is your soulmate, and you will meet this person quite by surprise, okay? But I feel that some of you have had like a shocking experience in love before, or you really had your foundations shaken in love. So, for example, you know, we all grow up desiring love, okay? And if love has not even visited your door and you haven't had an experience with anybody in a relationship, that can also indicate that, you know, your expectations for love have been shaken. And some of you may be feeling a little bit isolated or lonely or even unlovable, but that's not true at all. You have a beautiful heart. You're actually magnetic. You're highly attractive, both inside and out. And a lot of people see you like that, but sometimes you don't see yourself like that, especially since we have a 9 of Swords there. That's critical thinking, and it's an inner narrative that sometimes can knock your own confidence. And some of you may have had experiences in the past where either you were bullied or left out of groups, and you're just feeling a little bit like a lone wolf energy. And I definitely see that your circumstances are going to change, and I feel that you're changing your mindset as well. Now, we do have that 10 of Swords, so that indicates nothing's happening, or you've been in a previous experience that actually was very painful and it ended quite abruptly. And I definitely get a sense here that you're so ready for a new beginning, but you must sort through any baggage that you've experienced in the past in order to have like a clean slate, okay? Now, the 10 of Swords is also an end to an old way of thinking, because swords are all about the mind and about communication and thoughts. And it's really about looking at love, and rather than saying, you know what, love has not shown up for me, so it's not coming, think of it like, okay, love has not arrived, therefore I'm doing me, I'm on my spiritual path, I'm evolving, I'm maturing, and when the moment is right, the universe is going to orchestrate a meeting between me and my soulmate. And there it is. I see your person coming in, and it will shock you, okay? But with the 10 of Swords, I get an energy that things have been difficult. Some of you have been working really hard as well, and almost like avoiding looking for love because you feel like it's a waste of time, or you may feel that, you know, you've got other priorities right now. And of course, those priorities are important, but remember, to find love is also an act of self-care, okay? I see that you're very self-sufficient, and of course, you don't need anybody. I mean, look at this, the Emperor energy. You've got it twice. Let me just show you. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. The Emperor is really about a secure relationship, someone you can trust, someone who's going to be very faithful, someone who is, going to offer you love and investment in love from the very beginning, someone who knows what they want, someone who is mature enough to be emotionally available and also serious about settling down. And I definitely get a sense that you are attracting this person, okay? This person is coming in. This is your outcome energy. I do feel there's a bit of a wait, as I said, and I feel like you've waited a long time already. With the Stork energy, it's like you're waiting, and then suddenly there's some sort of movement. And that's exactly what I see in the Celtic cross as well. With the Death card, especially in the crossing position, it indicates your love life has been stagnant, or you feel it's difficult to, change your circumstances right now. But you know that there needs to be some sort of new beginning. I mean, these two cards, it's like there was an end of something, or you're getting closure on something, and now you're free to explore what life has to offer. The Death card also indicates that some of you are like breaking old habits, attracting a same sort of situation with a different person. Remember, if we do not learn a lesson in an experience, and we go and attract someone else, we actually repeat a cycle until we learn the lesson. And the lesson is about self-care, but it's also about healthy boundaries, respecting yourself, and knowing that you deserve the best. Because sometimes humans, we actually accept less than we truly deserve. So I feel like you are building your confidence and, reestablishing your sense of value and what it is you want in a relationship. Because we tend to attract people into our life, and the way we treat ourselves can teach another person how we want to be loved or how we want to be treated as a person. So I definitely get a sense here that if you notice any red flags, you have gone through experiences in life where you will nip it in the bud and say, no, that's not what I want at all. I definitely get a sense here that you have reestablished your power, and you're not going to give your power away in a situation anymore, is what I'm seeing here. Now, of course, not every beautiful Piscean out there has done that, but I'm picking up on the energy, so I must mention it, okay? Now, the Death card signals change. new beginnings, okay? You're creating space for something greater. So even if some of you have not had those experiences and you're just really busy and you're doing you and you just feel like you're multitasking, pushed and pulled in many different directions and you've got a lot on, I definitely get a sense that you're creating space, making some adjustments in your world to allow love in, okay? And we've got the Four of Wands deep down. You know it's time to get out there, have fun, let your hair down. You've got two opposing cards here, Six of Cups and the Four of Wands, which both of them, although they're opposing in the actual Celtic cross, they mean the same thing, which is to see people that you perhaps haven't seen for a while, get out there, have fun. So I definitely feel a sense of like a celebration or a reunion of some sorts. Now, this could be with friends you haven't seen for a while, could be from people that you used to work with or college friends, or I just get a sense here of you going out and reuniting with people or seeing people that you really like have a lot of fun with. And if you're still searching for your soul tribe, I feel that you're being given an opportunity to either join a group or get connected in the community in some way to do something that you love. Now, this could be a hobby. It could be, a course of learning. Although, as I said, I see more passion or you following your heart to do something that you would enjoy rather than this course of learning. I mean, I feel some of you may learn something in that experience, but I do feel more that it's you following your heart to have more fun, okay? Now, the Four of Wands is to get out of the home space. It is to, be with like-minded individuals, enjoy yourself, let your hair down, be in good company, listening to music, dancing, or going out to like a favorite restaurant. But because we have the Seven of Pentacles in your chart, it tends to tell me that you are taking a different approach, because if you always do what you always do, you're always going to get the same outcome. So if you're going to the same places, seeing the same faces, I feel you're stuck in a cycle of repeat and things are not changing. So I definitely see this yearning to have new experiences and shake things up a little bit. And that could literally be as simple as, checking out a different establishment across town from you that you wouldn't normally go to or you haven't been to. Could even be that you're going to go traveling, or you're actually going to experience something that perhaps you've never done before, but you have been yearning to do it. I definitely get a sense of change going on in your chart. And the Four of Wands tells me that you will meet this new person and you will move in with this person and settle down with this person, okay? If you want marriage with this person, of course, that's available because this person's also looking to settle down, but that's your call. The Four of Wands is the halfway to marriage card. So deep down, that is what you're manifesting at this time. Now, the past position, we got the Two of Pentacles. So this can indicate that you've been really busy, that you've been multitasking, that you've been pushed and pulled, as I said, in many different directions. You've got a lot on your plate right now. Also, there is a real potential here that some of you may have been connected to a couple of people in the past that perhaps you're trying to get over. And also, I'm getting an energy with the Two of Pentacles that some of you are trying to find balance in your life, okay, between work and play. This is a real indication that you need to create space for love. Even if you're retired, you still got a lot on. You may have projects on, or you may be, helping with family responsibilities, things like that, really focusing on your finances as well. And some of you who are retired may be coming back into the working environment for a temporary period, getting seasonal work, things like that. It doesn't have to be like that, but I get a sense that your focus has not really been fully on love, even though you want it. Okay, I definitely get a sense that you're going to be more focused on it in the next 6 to 8 weeks, probably because this new person is coming in. Also, I'm going to pull a card on this because it can indicate that in the past you may have been with somebody who either breadcrumbed you or, was very indecisive. I'm getting an energy of indecisiveness, and I feel that may have knocked your confidence in love and made you withdraw within yourself. So let me just pull a card on that. Justice. Okay. So justice is really about making adjustments in your life. It's being honest with yourself and saying, you know what? In order to get what I want, I need to take action. This is a cause and effect card. Okay. I feel like you're finding solutions in your life to have it all. Okay. And I definitely see that you can have it all. Also, some of you may have experienced, a situation where there's trust issues and you're trying to resolve those things within yourself and, open your heart and be ready for love, because anybody who either cheated on you or betrayed you in the past, this experience with this new person is not going to be repeated. This is a new person who brings a new set of energy into your life. And I see this person as being mature enough to respect love and really open up to the journey of life and love with you. Okay. Now we do have the Six of Cups. It's in the potential position, which is to reunite with someone who is asking you to go out. So I definitely get a sense here that this could be a friend from your past or someone you haven't seen in a long time. Could be someone that you've been thinking about and suddenly they message you and say, hey, I miss you, let's go out and have fun, or I'm in town, let's meet up. But also it can indicate an ex. Okay, so I just want to pull a card on this because the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. Some of you may be thinking about experiences that you had in the past. And whilst it's important to visit the past in order to learn the lesson and process and, shake things up a little bit, it's really important to recognize you must not live there, because every time you revisit a memory of something that perhaps was negative or didn't go the way you hoped or disappointed you, you're actually channeling that frequency, okay? It's important to recognize that it's better to live in the present moment, learn the lesson from the past, live in the present moment, and visualize what it is you want in the future, okay? So see yourself in the future with a person that you desire to be with, feel those emotions. If you've got a type, visualize that type, and, allow yourself to see yourself, either marrying that person or taking a bath with that person or, having a meal with that person, going on vacations with that person, settling down with that person. You get the gist, okay? Because thoughts become things. And if you are revisiting the past constantly, you're actually tapping into past vibrations, and that's what you're manifesting. You're staying stuck in that vibration, okay? So I just want to pull a card because the Six of Cups, it says, okay, visit the past, but don't live there. Okay, it can also indicate that someone is being very nostalgic about you, an old flame, wanting to reunite. So I just want to pull that card just to connect. Oof. Okay, so it's someone that you used to be connected to. Okay, so the Lover's card tells me that you have a choice. There's someone new coming in, but there is someone that you used to be connected to or had a crush on who comes into your life, maybe from time to time, or maybe this is someone that you're thinking about, okay, that it didn't go the way you'd hoped for. So I just want to see, is this ex coming towards you? Or is this someone that you're thinking about, my beautiful Pisces? Now, we can think about a person. We don't want to revisit that person. We don't want that person back into our lives. But if the memory of the experience haunts us, then it indicates that things are not fully resolved, and that may be a setback. So we got the Emperor energy, and we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, what I see here, it could be that you're holding on to an experience because with the Nine of Pentacles, it indicates that you are in a solitary energy. You're enjoying a glow up, that you are focused on being more discerning about the company that you keep, and that you're actually holding out for a divine counterpart rather than wanting to revisit the past. But this person, I feel like they will try to come on in. I feel like they will try to message you, okay? But I definitely see that you've matured, and I feel like you recognize that this person is not emotionally available to offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire. Can you show me a little bit more? For those of you who want to reconnect to a person from the past, let me just connect to that energy. The Ace of Pentacles, it can work, but both of you need to start from the very beginning. Take accountability for any actions that have not been resolved. The Hangman indicates there will be a wait, but both of you need to mature. The Hangman is a Pisces card, so I feel you've been learning a lot of lessons. I feel that there's just this energy where you will sacrifice more time in this union, and then Six of Swords, you'll move away from it, or they will move away from it. So again, there is a potential for you to revisit this connection, but it looks like it may end up in the same cycle of repeat. So I just want you to be aware of that. But what I can see here is that you're going to have a choice, because we've got the Emperor and we've got the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is someone who's a little bit less mature than the Emperor energy, someone who is really quick to suggest things. It's like they come into your life and like a whirlwind, they are very highly attracted to you, However, the Four of Pentacles, it's like they can't let you go. And it's like this person also cannot offer anything long-term at this time. Doesn't mean they can't in the future. However, this is your wonderful time that they would be wasting, and your love, of course. Okay, so I'm just going to move on from that energy. In the near future, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is changing your approach, okay? It's also about being at a fork in the road, having to make a decision. And that decision is to leave the past behind, okay? And to embrace a new future, or to revisit the past and see if you can save it. Because the Seven of Pentacles is like, can I save this? Is this a savable experience? So I will pull a card on this Seven of Pentacles for you. But right now, I get a sense here that you are free to go back and reimagine a situation, but it may turn out the way it has always turned out. So should you just abandon something that is not emotionally fulfilling? Now we have a King of Swords here. Okay. And I feel that there is, like, as I said, a new person coming on in. But the King of Swords, we also have a Queen of Swords here. Is it a Queen of Swords? Yeah, Queen of Swords. So I feel there is the potential that someone that you are feeling a bit cold towards, or you're trying to turn your back on right now, I get a sense that this person thinks about you a lot, and you think about this person a lot too. And they're popping up heavily in your reading. Now, this person could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but they could have strong Gemini or Libra in their chart. And what I see here is that some of you, I mean, this could even have been a divorce, or, you know, a really bad breakup. And although you may not want to revisit it, it haunts. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of cards there, but I will give them. Okay. Let me just see what's going on there for you. Yeah, look. I mean, these two cards literally speak for the reading, which is like there's a lot of baggage that you're sorting through, and you're tired and fed up with love and the dating game. However, the Ace of Wands indicates a new spark, some chemistry between you and somebody new that is going to develop into something. Okay, so we got the Six of Swords again. So you're being guided away from difficulty. You're actually being guided towards a new person. We got the Hangman again. Okay, there's two aces here, meaning two offers of love. Look who's showing up again. We've got the Knight of Swords. I mean, they're giving you the whole story again. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, you can't write this. You saw me shuffle. All the cards just kind of fell out. It feels like, I mean, just like tossed salad and scrambled egg. It's like those two things don't normally go together. It seems like a bit of a mess. It seems like, you know, two opposing energies. So it can indicate that you were connected to someone who is very chaotic in their energy. We've also got the Emperor again. So we've got the two people, the Knight of Swords, the Emperor. We have the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. We've got the Leap of Faith, Fool card. We've got the Tower, which is to be shaken. Okay, to have a surprise. Then we've got the Page of Cups, an offer of love. We've got the Eight of Cups, journey of self-discovery, walking away from something, the Magician, your focus. And we have the Ten of Cups and the Devil. So it's like you want the happy ever after. However, there may be someone who is tempting you, or someone that you feel helpless to stop thinking about the situation. Again, it doesn't mean you want to be with that person. It can mean that that experience really did a number on you, and it's prevented you from feeling your wonderful, confident self and being able to just open up and move into a healthy relationship. And some of you, not all of you, some of you may have been connected to a very toxic situation, or someone who had addictions in some way, and you feel bonded to that person or that experience because of trauma bonding. So I feel some of you are working through some really difficult stuff, but I do feel you will resolve this stuff within yourself. And I see you with the Queen of Swords. I actually see you turning your back to the past, because I wasn't clarifying that Queen of Swords there. I was actually clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, can I save this? Is it worth it? Okay. And the King of Swords showed up, which means there is someone that you felt at some point was meant for you. However, that has ended, and you're detaching, or you're feeling like a little bit like keeping love at arm's length right now, and you're trying to turn your back on that experience, and you're moving towards the Emperor energy because that's your outcome. We do have the Three of Swords. I'm sending you a huge hug out there, whoever needs to hear this, because this is a very specific reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but the Three of Swords is to find things difficult. So even if you did not have a previous experience with someone, you've struggled when it comes to love. And I feel some of you may have been bullied when you were younger, because there's communication coming through of like someone knocked your confidence verbally at some point, and although you don't allow it to have complete control over you, sometimes when you're at a low moment, and we all go there sometimes, humans' emotions are up and down sometimes, that's natural, okay? We're given these emotions for a reason, to purge our body, to experience energies. And I feel some of you, when you get to a low ebb, you may remember those comments. And those comments are not true. They're not real at all. But that person who delivered those comments towards you, they were also hurting and they projected their energy. And that's not an excuse at all. Okay, but I just want you to be aware that you are lovable, and that there is someone coming in that is about to love your beautiful heart and love you the way that you've always longed to be loved. Okay, now we have the Six of Wands as your external environment. It's really interesting. In the most positive placements in your Celtic cross, you've got wands, following your passions. You're intense, you're magnetic, and you're attracting someone who is going to pay you a lot of attention. This is a card of getting attention, okay? It's also a card of being seen. Allow yourself to be seen. So get out there, enjoy yourself, enjoy life. And the universe is going to orchestrate a meeting between you and this person. Remember, and this is the new person, remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. But the Six of Wands indicates you achieve your goal. So whatever it is that you want to accomplish, whether it is to connect to somebody new or whether it's to connect to an ex, you will attract that into your life, because thoughts become things, okay? I see the majority energy wanting to connect to somebody new, okay? Now we do have the Tower. So this is a hope and a fear. How can you let someone in without them hurting you, without them really like breaking you down? Because I feel some of you have really been hurt in the past. And again, I'm sending so much love and so much hugs out there. But the Tower is to liberate yourself out of a very stuck situation. Some of you feel like you've been going round and round in circles. You may have felt there's a cycle of repeat in your life, that it's the same old thing, just a different day. And you just are yearning for an experience with someone new that will change your life. And I definitely see that you're attracting that at this time. The Tower energy can also indicate that some of you are feeling really lonely, even though you're very independent, you're very self-sufficient. You may have like 3 a.m. thoughts where you're like, you know what, it'd be really nice to just cozy up to someone right now. So I definitely get a sense here that you have been longing for love in some moments, and I do feel that some of you have been shocked in love before and you're trying to rebuild. The fear here is of loving someone who is emotionally avoidant, who is afraid to accept your love or reluctant to get into a relationship, and sort of like pulls you in, then denies their feelings and pushes you away. You know, this push and pull energy. And I feel like you've had that in the past, and that's why you're trying to resolve that within yourself. And that's a hope and a fear position. That's not what's going to happen for you. Your outcome energy, we do have the Queen of Swords, turning your back to the past, reestablishing your power and erecting higher boundaries, healthier boundaries. And this card also indicates that you are getting organized in your life and having clarity of purpose. If your intention is to attract love, which it is, your outcome is the heart energy, then you are going to make some changes in your life in order to put yourself in a situation to meet someone new. Now, also the Queen of Swords is a wordsmith. So some of you may go to a place where you express yourself. Now, this is not going to resonate for everyone. I just want you to be clear on this. Because we got that song about tossed salad and scrambled eggs from that show, Frasier, some of you may be going through some sort of therapy, and you may meet someone at a group therapy meeting or a group where people talk about their feelings or express ideas. It doesn't have to be about therapy. It could be where people, converse about ideas of how to change stuff or how to collaborate on stuff. So I definitely get a sense of a meeting of people coming together and having interesting conversations. And this could happen in a bar. This could happen at an establishment that's official. So I can't quite discern the energy there. We do have the Five of Wands. Now, this indicates rivalry for your affection, having to make a choice. But it's also an indication that you're going to be like brainstorming new ways of putting yourself in a situation to do something that you love, something from left field, something that you haven't done before. And suddenly you're going to meet this new person. This new person has an incredible imagination. And I feel this is somewhere where you challenge yourself, okay? Because I get a sense of training. So, for example, if you're shy and someone's invited you to a big old party and you're like, ugh, I want to go, but at the same time, I only know one person there. I don't know, should I go? I feel like you're challenging yourself to put yourself in a situation that is new and in uncharted territory. For some of you, it could be that you're going to challenge yourself to run a marathon or do something for charity or, perhaps pick up a hobby or a craft that you really enjoy that you've never done before. And I definitely see that you're challenging yourself to put yourself in new situations. We've got the Temperance card. Now, this is about balance and patience. And I do feel, just like your outcome energy, the stork, there's a little bit of a wait before you meet this person, and then suddenly it happens. So this reading is good for 6 weeks, and I feel you're going to meet this new person just after that. Okay? I feel like it's not too far away. However, I do feel when you meet this person, it's like you put this person at arm's length. Now, either that's because of previous experiences, I feel like there's a bit of a pause. So I'm just going to see why that is, because we also have the Nine of Swords, anxiety, and concern. So I'm just going to see what this Nine of Swords is about for you with the Temperance card, because it's like, when we meet a person and there tends to be like a little bit of a pause or a wait, sometimes our fears or insecurities can start to rise and go, oh, they're not really into us at all. Forget that person, whatever. So I just want to see, sometimes it can be because a person is like busy at work. Could be not that they're not prioritizing love, it's that they may have a project on that they need to focus on, otherwise they'll lose their jobs. Or it could be that they're going to travel for work, or it could be that they are looking after a family member and that person needs their attention at that time. So let me just pull a card and see what that is. The Queen of Pentacles. It's something in the home space, okay? I do feel like this new person, they want to settle down. Okay, I'm also getting an energy with the Queen of Pentacles that some of you, if you continue to like be in like the home space and not put yourself in a situation to meet someone, it's going to be very difficult for the universe to orchestrate a meeting, unless of course you do like online dating. Okay, so that's just coming out there strongly. Some of you are worried about being cheated on or nervous and shy about being in a group situation. I get a sense there's nothing to worry about. Okay, and I do feel when you meet this person, yeah, look, strength. Have that courage. There are infinite possibilities for you to be with this new person because they're meant to be with you. And I'm just going to pull one more because I'm getting an energy that this person, okay, you'll also have to make some adjustments. There's your advice, really. It's like, make some adjustments. Remember, it's important to have fun as well as be focused on your projects. But also, some of you are worried about whether this person has another person. I also get a sense that some of you may have to choose between two people, okay? And you'll know which one is the one for you, okay? Intuitively, you'll know. But I do feel that this new person that comes in, they have a family responsibility. There's someone they need to look after, okay? And I feel that at first, they're going to tell you, they're going to be really honest about it, but maybe this may trigger some insecurities, or you may feel like this person's not being honest. That's not true at all. This person actually does have someone that they are looking out for, and I feel like that person needs their attention at this time, okay? I will pull one more card on the whole situation before I leave the reading. We got the Emperor energy, so this is a divine counterpart coming in. Okay, and for some of you, it may even be your energy that you are, caring for somebody, and you feel that perhaps it's really difficult to find the time to be with this new person. Remember, the right person will understand your current circumstances, okay? So I feel this new person that you're about to meet, don't worry about that. If you have other responsibilities that you need to adhere to, that person is going to slot right into your life. It's all going to work out the way it's meant to, okay? So don't feel any pressure. The right person will never pressurize you to do anything, okay? You will both instinctively or organically make that compromise or be on the same wavelength. Now, the Emperor indicates this person, they know what they want to settle down. This person may even have their own business. Okay, so they actually are very busy as well. And I get a sense here, this person takes action. They say they're going to do something and they do it. Their word is their bond. Okay, so I definitely see this person is a very calm person. Even when chaotic situations arise, this person, they've got it. They're protective in their energy. I feel like they want to settle down. This is someone that you can trust, male or female. It's not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy, okay? We've got the Queen of Swords. So you're going to be slightly detached. You're turning your back to the path. Or should I say, sorry, the past. Let me get my teeth back in my mouth there. I feel like you will be talking to someone new. We got the Empress. See, I mean, you see me shuffle these cards, right? And it's like, it's giving the same energy. The Queen of Swords. So that's like, okay, you have the potential to be with that person that you think about from time to time. However, both of you are very detached or it's not quite gelling. And then we've got the Empress energy, which is like you've got a potential to meet your divine counterpart and have a match there with someone who is going to love you, someone who is highly attracted to you, who wants to spend their life with you, who sees you as the person that they were always meant and fated to be with. And right in the middle of that, because that's how the cards came out, the right in the middle of that is the Devil card. Temptation. Being bonded to a situation that perhaps is really difficult. Okay? And I just get a sense that you have a choice and only you can make that choice because the opportunity is there for both scenarios. And I feel like intuitively you are going to pick the person who's new, but that's the energy that I'm feeling. So it's up to you now. Okay. I'm just going to go and get some final cards before I close your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Isn't it interesting? I mean, this is a stargazing oracle, and you could have got any card like 8th house, emotions. I mean, that's a fixed moon card, but there are other things like you could have got Pisces, which is you, but you got the moon first, and they gave me that image of a moon with a top hat. Now, there's no top hat there, but it says feelings, moods, femininity, cycles, habits, instincts, mother energy, the soul, the past, dreams, comfort, and lineage. And I feel like this new person who comes in, I feel like they will join your family tree if you want them to, okay? And we also have challenges, time for action, breaking through old blocks and patterns, push through and stop at nothing, doing the work and gathering momentum. So again, three different decks saying that you are trying to avoid a cycle of repeat and that there is a potential for you to meet someone wonderfully new that will change your life and your feelings about love in general. Now, let me just get your final card before I close. Queen of the Moon. Wow. You got the Queen of the Moon card, sovereignty, okay? And it's the main card from this wonderful deck there by STACEY DEMARCO. And that is about remembering your power, reestablishing who you are and what you deserve, okay? And look out for that symbol or sign of a moon with a top hat because that was very precise. And we've got the masculine energy, which is the Emperor, okay? And again, the masculine energy doesn't mean like a masculine energy is coming in if you don't want a masculine energy. It means to take action, to change your circumstances. And another card, look at that. I know it is a moon deck, but this one, it's like all the stages of the moon. And it indicates, you know, no matter what energy you're in, this new person, when they come in, they're going to love you for all that you are and all that you can be moving forward as well. So I definitely get a sense here that you're being guided to meeting someone new, and suddenly, out of the blue, this person is going to be in your life and you're never looking back, is what I feel. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. And finally, we have, isn't it interesting? We've got the sun now. So this is like, let yourself be seen. Some of you have connected to people in the past who have drained your energy, and now it's your time to shine, okay? We also have happy, loving that. Okay, we've got happy there. We've also got a stork. I kid you not, a stork. So that's two storks. When you start to see synchronicities, I hope you can see that. I'm going to pop that up there because it's quite tiny. That indicates sudden improvements, sudden movement after a long period of nothing happening. We've also got, it's like a shell-shaped spoon. Now, shell is about listening to your heart and about being open, but also, you know, there is such a thing as a love spoon. And I definitely get a sense here that this person, they're the one, the new person that's coming in. I mean, some of you may even be Celtic and, you know, you may talk about a love spoon, or you may even see a love spoon over the coming weeks. We have a mushroom, which tends to mean that you've been doing a lot of growing in the dark, okay? That you are now choosing healthier options. And we have a teapot. So going out, perhaps having, you know, a reunion with somebody, a friend that you haven't seen for a while. A teapot indicates like cozy energy, also to be hydrated, picking the healthy option. We've got the crown, which is to remember your sovereignty, but also to know when you've met the new person. The crown normally connects to the emperor energy. So definitely emperor coming in. Isn't it really interesting? Because we've got a shell here as well. It's like a closed shell. And then we've got that spoon that is like half, like it's open. So I definitely get a sense here that this person will, new person will help open you up, or help you open your heart even more. Wow. We've got two crowns here for you. This is a definite reminder that you're about to meet someone that you are going to settle down with, that makes you feel powerful, where both of you raise each other up instead of tear each other down. I definitely get an energy here. This is a very positive connection coming in. Emperor and Empress energy, male and female, divine counterpart energy, masculine energy, feminine energy, whatever you're interested in. I definitely get a sense that you are finding your divine counterpart. And finally, we got this little ditty. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a... It's like a little trinket that you put on a bracelet, and it's got a heart on it. So again, you've got another heart. Okay, so a lot of synchronicities in this reading. Pay close attention to it. I'm also being given an arrow. An arrow. So either, I mean, if you're into tattoos, this person may have an arrow. It can indicate that you're going to see lots of arrows over the coming weeks and months. So look out for them as signs. That kind of means you're going to meet your target. You're going to meet your match. And that it's like Cupid's arrow. Okay, so that's what I'm being shown in the water right now. I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. Thank you so much, and love and light.